I have been talking and talking and talking. I have been saying a lot of words. I've been talking about learning this, how the ads work. I've been talking about how I feel. I've been saying hello to Sammy. I've been saying thank you, Coffee Scroll, for your sub. I've been saying what's up, bad poor. I've been talking and talking to no one. I had my mic muted. I had my mic muted the whole time. The whole dad blasted time. And it was some gold too, baby. All right, pre-roll ads are now disabled for 1 hour. Hi, everybody. I'm back. Happy Monday, Tuesday to you. Everybody ready for some DOSember? No T in there. Even though I constantly want to put a T in there for some reason. Also, I feel paranoid. Can you guys hear me? Because now I'm not even sure anymore. All right, let's fire this up. Let's get to the regular screen here and let's get rid of that countdown timer here because we got to move along. So, hey, look, I'm not 100% yet. I'm working on it. My schedule says that I will try. I'm gonna be scheduled. My schedule says that I'm gonna stream 3 hours on Monday, Wednesday, and then 2 hours on Friday. But my body says you're going to stream maybe an hour, hour and a half tonight. All right, Brian? Sorry, where's my cough button at? Gotta get that hooked up. Oh, hi, Tex. We're not doing kick tonight. I just don't feel like I have the energy for it. I don't have the energy for the bots that have been coming in. Oh, hi, everybody. Hope you're having a good time. And I look so washed out, too. It's not just because I'm sick, but everything just looks washed out. Got these lights glaring on me. Got those obviously wrong. Oh, hi. Woo! All right. We don't need no stinking ads. All right, hey. How's it going? I hope you're having a good Monday, Tuesday. I'm trying to get my mind right. I'm trying to... I literally did not leave the house once last week. From not yesterday, Sunday, but the previous Sunday, I was at home for 7 days. That's how bad I felt. Now, you guys may have seen me on, like TMS, where I would drop in for an hour or something like that. And I tried to stream a little bit, and it wasn't good. So, we missed out on a lot of stuff. But I was sick. If you didn't know, we'll give you the watch hours here in a second. Show enough. All right. Let me see if I can get this. All right, there's that. That camera even on? All right, let's take a look here. Deactivate, reactivate. Deactivate, reactivate. There it is. I knew it was there somewhere. Anyway, if you didn't know, I've been sick. But we're back, baby. Oh, look at that. Oh, and look at the same time. Tondagosa is coming online as well. All right, let's do this. We'll raid in on Tonda in just a little bit. But basically tonight, this is what I want to do. This is my plan. It's my first night of DOSember. If not familiar, keep calling it with the timber. DOSember. There's no T in there. There's no T. So DOSember is a month long of the celebration of gaming on the DOS operating system, the disk operating system. A lot of other streamers are doing it as well on Twitch. And I signed up for the deal. The DOSember thing. I signed up. I didn't read the fine print. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing other than having fun with some DOS games. And I love DOS games. And some of my favorite are the ones that came on the Scum virtual machine. Right? Scum. Tex says, by the way, I'm one step closer to starting my streaming career. Sammy says, DOSember, the month where Brian plays DOS, but the T is silent. I don't know why it feels like it needs to have a T in there. Like September, I don't know why I want to put a T in there. But it's DOSember. And I thought tonight, first, before we get started on this month-long celebration that is DOS, if you know anything about DOS gaming, you know it's a real pain in the ass. It's not like console gaming, where you just download a ROM, and you fire up the emulator for the NES, or the Sega Genesis, or the Master System, or any number of console systems from the 8, 16-bit, 32-bit era. No, not even this. Not even as easy as, loading up an ISO for the PlayStation. No. All those things are simple when you compare the insanity that is DOS gaming, all the way from what CPU generation it was in, what type of way it took advantage of high mem, or if it took advantage of different technologies, if it had the sound card capabilities. It's a real cluster is what it was. So yeah, here we go. We're gonna look at some DOSember, and I'm going to look first at how I want to do it. I've been thinking about it a lot last couple of days of how I want to play DOS games this month. The way I've usually been doing it is there's a bunch of collections out there. So there's tons of DOS collections out there you can find where people are preserving DOS games, and they offer them in a collection. I'm not a big fan of collections. I feel like it's too much. It's too much. It's probably easier to set up that way, but when I want to play a game, I don't want to browse a large collection. I want to be inspired. I don't want to be flipping through Netflix for my next DOS game. I want to be inspired, right? That's what I want. So how do I do that? Tech says, does anybody know who Dr. Disrespect is? Does anybody not know who Dr. Disrespect is? He's moved from every platform. I think he currently landed on that one that you was telling me about, Tex. He has signed some big deal or something. Oh, is it Oakley? What is up, Oak? What is going on? I didn't see you there. How's it going? Hope you're having a wonderful Monday, Tuesday. Puppet Kitten Trout is here. DOS awesome. Monkey Bananas is here as well. Very good. But when you do play DOS games, I think this Scum VM engine, these DOS games, these LucasArts games and stuff, it's a really nice setup. But you'll notice next to that, in my little collection here, it's MS-DOS games. Hey, that guy at the front there, I think he's in, is that the Maniac Mansion guy? Is that the guy from Maniac Mansion? And then the left guy, that's, except, I want to say it's Prince. That's not Prince of Persia, right? It's Threepwood on the right. Right, it's Threepwood over there on the right side. The left-hand side, is that? Can't be Prince of Persia, but he's kind of like it's not Karateka, right? Karateka. He doesn't have a sword, or it's not pirates. Who is that guy? Oak says, second to last chemotherapy done today. Only one more to go. Good. And I hope it comes back reporting that was all you needed. Done. And done. How are you feeling, Oakleaf? I mean, I've got a cold. I've been sick for a week. It's frustrating, is what it is. But it's nothing compared to real sickness. Right? So, I think it keeps in perspective for me. Oh my gosh, I'm about to choke. Woo. Directly following tonight's DOSember content, says Sammy, I will be hosting I Love You Man as a watch party event on the Mission Deep Discord. Not a member of the Discord? What are you waiting for? Bang Discord. It's bananas. B-A-N-A. Right, I gotta hydrate. Message effect. 20 bits. I thought that emote was awfully big. You gigantified that emote earlier. That's pretty neat. I don't think I've seen that. Have I seen that? You've had a rough month or so. It's okay to be less than 100%, right? Whew, it's been a rough one. So what do you know about DOS? And do you care about my deep dive into what the history of DOS? Or what I found out about open DOS or free DOS? Love making emotes big. It's new to me. I hadn't seen it before. That was pretty cool. Let's look at the YouTube studio. We're gonna get. Oh, we haven't even posted this to the social medias. We gotta get on it. Well, but I do see the last thing we did was the community night event. That was great. We've had 20 new subs in the last 28 days. Good job, you guys. We need more. More, I say, more. Or less. But more is always better, right? More. 'Tis the season to give more. Oh, look at that. We are closing in really good. Look at that. Tex, we are closing in fast. Our watch hours are up to 2,424 hours. What does that mean? It means we're a scant 575 watch hours away from getting monetized. Look at that. Look at that. You've done a lot of work, Tex. I appreciate you. Everybody who's been doing the watch hours, I appreciate you. All you gotta do to add to the watch hours is head over to YouTube. Watch some of these feeds. Some of them are 3 hours long. If you watch them, every hour that you watch goes to our watch hours. We're very close. Very close indeed. Oak says, my DOS experience was limited to Doom and Rise of the Triad. Very good. I'm so excited to learn. Very good. I'm excited because I've been taking this journey of learning about DOS the last couple of days. You know what I should do? I should go here. And what do you think about this? A 1084S? I need one of these. Somebody get me one of these monitors. Appreciate you. Where's that? There I am. Oh, hi, everybody. How's it going? You know what? It's only a few weeks away from Christmas. Just want to slow down a little bit. Slow down, Christmas. Coming at me too fast. All right? Real talk. Real talk. Gonna need you. Bring it down about that much. Thank you. Thanks, Christmas. Because you know why? I want to enjoy you. I want to taste you. You taste like gingerbread? I think so. Anybody got a 1084, a 1084S? How about a 1084 just in general? Anybody got one of those? I need one. Send your real deals now. Right, hold a second. Gross. Say listen. If you need Christmas to back off a bit, I don't mind saying something. Thanks, Puppy Kitten Trout. You let Christmas. No! I got no time for this. Oh, Ambassador Domo says I was there at the beginning, before DOS. Now, when we say DOS, when we talk about DOS, you can see up at the top there on the screen over there. Look at that. It says MS. We all call it DOS, but we all know we're talking about the gaming powerhouse that is MS-DOS. Nobody's talking about PC DOS or, you know, that, or the QDOS or whatever it was, the quick and dirty DOS that was based on CPM or whatever it was. We're not talking about that. We're not talking about command line. We're not talking about disk operating systems. We're talking about the good stuff. We're talking about playing some video games on DOS. Turning that command line into some graphics and having some fun, right? Thank you, Puppy Kitten Trout. All right. So to do this, I got a couple of things here. I usually have my controller out, but this is DOS days. DOS days means I'm going to probably be using a mouse and keyboard, baby. Because that's how we DOS. Ooh, look at this. Oh, you want to see a little closer? You guys got an 8-bit Duke? I need to get this set up too. Need to get back to doing this. Look at this. I got my Commodore 64 8-bit Do. I wanted the PC one too. We got the new longer ones now. 8-bit Do does, and this is also the Nintendo, the NES version of the 8-bit Do mouse. I don't think they made any other mouses styles. 8-bit Do did. 8-bit Do don't. Yeah, not IBM DOS. Not that PC DOS crap. Not that thing that Bill Gates and IBM started on. Nobody wants that. Anybody gaming on that? Your IBM compatible PCs. 8-bit doo-doo. Oh, Corey, wait, what's up, Dillis? Corey D. Willis is here. Also, by the way, unfortunate that it happened. My Spectrum arrived right in the middle of freaking DOSember. It's not DOSember, it's DOSember. Look at that. 48 games. So retro games. I purchased this off Amazon UK. And it's a Specky. Anybody have a Specky? Yeah, it's not CMB DOS. It's not the Commodore Business Machine or CBM DOS. Ambassador Domo. Tell them about it. But yeah, I also ordered the gamepad as well. Look at that. The Amiga style gamepad. Look at that. Includes Crash Magazine. I'm gonna open that up and we're gonna take a look at it. Then I got my little nutcracker there, unpainted. Commodore Business Machines. Commodore. They had a version of, what is it, a ROM operating system? I mean, it doesn't run on a disk. It runs from the ROM. I didn't know they made a mode. That's pretty sick. Got the regular 8-bit Do controllers, which are great. Yeah, dude, I love these 8-bit Do keyboards. This is the one oh man, I've really been getting into some 8-bit game. Oh, look at this. Audra's calling me for some reason. All right, let's see what she's got to say. Hello? It must be a pocket dial. She knows I'm in here streaming. She's doing something. She's pushing something. Let's make sure she's not, like, being kidnapped. Listening for a few more seconds. No, I hear her in the hall, actually. All right, there we go. Hilarious. Love it. The calls for coming from inside the house. Oh, yeah, they make a mouse. Yeah, they make a mode. I wondered what that meant. Yeah, they make a mode. They make a la mode. I should put this on social media, right? No, let's keep it small. Let's just keep it small. Let's just keep it between us, right? No, I need to post it. People will be mad if I don't. Nah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. Quick, somebody post it. All right. So, ooh. Now, my 8-bit do. This is one of the things I like about this keyboard, by the way. I really gotta do better with this. All right. So, the thing I like about this keyboard... Uh-oh. Boy, didn't like that. We lost some frames there for some reason. All right. What I like about this keyboard is right here. There's a dial here. You can go to off, or you can go to Bluetooth, or you can go to 2.4 gigahertz. It has a 2.4 gigahertz wireless dongle that you can plug in, as well as do it through Bluetooth. So I have this hooked up to actually 2 different devices, so I can kind of switch between the two. Nice. All right. Back to where was that? Now, it is mechanical. Would you like to hear? Well, let me turn it off. It's a mechanical. Oh, yeah. Oh, can you hear that? Oh, yeah. Oh, right there. That's the stuff. Whoa, nice brown. Are those brown keys? I think those are browns. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh. All right, hey, all right. Settle down now. What's it doing? Oh, so MS-DOS. Here we go. All right, so we have played a few games in the last few months. One of the best DOS games ever is Dune 2, right? Oh, it's so good. It took me a while to get that set up here. We did Theme Hospital 2, also DOS game. Beetlejuice. These are games we played in the last 3 or 4 months on Play Retro Show. Yeah, right. Nice ASMR. But each one of them had to do a little bit of finagling for each one of them. And so let's just take a look at Beetlejuice, for instance. Now, let's see what we're using. See if I can remember what we're using. So the whole thing that I started, I'm sick. Forgive me for jumping around. Did they take the computer tones and just turn it into that? Unsure. All right. No, that's a little more complicated than that. All right. See if I can remember how to do this. Next question is, did I put it in there? I think I did. All right. No, I'm not sure this keyboard is doing anything. Oh, wait. Okay, yeah, it is working. It is working. Okay. All right. All right. This is why it's always difficult to play these DOS games. Every time. Every time. All right. Okay. There we go. All right. So, this is using DOSBox Pure through RetroArch. How do I feel about that? Feels like it worked pretty well. So out of the box, the DOS box. Keyboard better work after going up that much, right? Yeah. It's got me so freaking. I'm wanting to go look at other. I want to go look at other stupid keyboards now because they got the Xbox. Officially sidetracked. Here we go. I can't stop. I'm not gonna feel better about it until I go show you. I'm not gonna feel better until I show you. All right, where's that here? Let's see. Windows capture. There you go. There's you guys. There's a little meta for you. There's some meta. All right. Let's just go to let's go to 8-bit do. Let's go to their website. And if you can't understand what I'm saying 8-bit do. The number 8-bit do. So they announced this. This is the deal right here. And it makes me mad. It makes me mad. Not because they made one, but because I want it. I already spent $200 this year on these keyboards. I bought a Commodore one and I bought a NES version. Brian, you have to have another mechanical keyboard. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mechanical keyboards. And none of them are like really expensive. Like, you know, you can spend some real money on the mechanical keyboards. Most of mine are between the $80 to $120 range. And you may be saying, for a keyboard? And it's like, yeah, for a keyboard. But as far as mechanical keyboards go, that's mid-range price, right? It's mid-range. So, you know, Avian says, am I sounding like your significant other? Don't tell her that. Don't keep that to yourself. We don't know nothing about no keyboards. Where'd that come from? I don't know. I've had that forever. For MS-DOS, first GUI I used was, GOS Works. Really, Ambassador Domo. So GOS Works is was that exclusive to Commodore? Or did they port that to other things, or did they port that into the Commodore? Because wasn't that the Commodore 64 interface, graphical user interface? The GOS Works. Is that right, or am I thinking of a different one? Maybe they called them all GOS. Anyway, look at this. 8-bit do. Is it available already? Because I hate you. You know I'm not prepared for this. But what I wanted to do, what I've been trying to avoid getting, is they have the big keyboard, right? Okay, so they recently announced. Get your keycaps here. Anyway, they announced the full size keyboards. So that means numpad and all, right? Now, the way I did it before was this. It's important. Keyboards are really important, especially when it comes to DOS games. It's relevant, all right? It's relevant. All right. So, I bought this, right? You know what? This overlays cutting everything off. Let's bop that for a minute. Let's bop that. Bop. Bop. All right. So here we got our Commodore 64 with modular add-on that works as a standalone calculator if you'd like. Right? Let me see, is it on? There we go. I put it in calculator. Okay, there we go. Oh, why is it not typing? Do I need to be in a mode? Oh, I need to be in a mode. There we go. Let's see, little Commodore, little calculator there. Yeah, also works as a keyboard. Oh, see, works as a keyboard. Whoop whoop. Also works as a keyboard. Excuse me, works as a calculator or a keyboard. Anyway. After I bought that little add-on, they then said, hey, guess what? We have the full board. We're going to do the full board. I'm like, oh, you buttholes. If I'd have known that, I would have just bought the full board. I hate you so much. But then they announced this thing. It's not the full board. It's not the full board. Come on. Come on. It's not the full board. Look at it. Sell the old one to some sad soul who doesn't know the full one is coming. Corey says, I love my Nuffy. Is it Nuffy? Newfie Air 75. I looked at those. The version 2 mechanical keyboard is nice and small for extra mousing space. I looked at some of those. I was thinking, I need something small too. I need a full size one and a small one. Talk me out of this one. I mean, look at the mouse. It comes with a mouse. It comes with a mouse. I'm pretty sure they're going to be, what, 120? That's a price guarantee, right? Amazon's good about it. I like Amazon pre-orders because they don't you don't have to pay until release, right? Mouse, $60. That's a pretty cool mouse. That's a pretty good, but what's the point of getting the mouse if you're not going to get the keyboard? I don't need this. January 16th. Dadgummit. Why do you do this to me? All right, whatever. Oh, okay, here we go. Oak says that Xbox 8-bit Duke keyboard looks like it's going to be on my desk soon. Yeah, I know. Son of a butthole. I hate it so much. It'll be out January the 16th. Why? RGB backlit. See, this one's not backlit. That one's backlit too. Oh, I hate it. Why do you do this to me? Anyway, they also have the whole. I didn't mean to get sidetracked with that part. The one I was wanting to show you was actually the IBM version, the full board IBM version, which I don't see right now. Where's that one at? Do they not have that one anymore? They must have got rid of the IBM one. Dag, that's the one I really wanted. Where's that one at? Because I really like the way it looked. I better order that one because they're not going to have it anymore if I don't order it. To IBM keyboard. Where's it at? Now see, there it is. There's the numeric on it. Where's the regular part? Oh my god, they stopped selling it, didn't they? Because that's the NES version, right? Because that's the blue stuff on it. Shoot. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Oh, and there's that mouse too. See, look at this thing. Look at that. I like that. Simple. To the point. Got the those nice whites and grays with the blues. Look at that on the right hand side. Look at that. Oh, I love those lights. Look at the lights and stuff. Oh, $84. And I'd have to have the pad, right? I mean, come on. Can't do it and not get the pad. And then this is not 8-bit dude, but this is a pretty cool mouse. I've seen this mouse a bunch of times. They've tried to get me to get it. Look how freaking cool that looks. Chunky. Chunky. This is what happens when you play DOS games. You get sidetracked. Very retro. All right. Where's my controller? Here it is. I wasn't kidding when I said DOS setup stuff, was I? Man. All right. So here's your options if you're in RetroArch, especially if you're in, specifically, if you're on Batacera. DOSBox. Most of you are familiar with that, probably. DOSBox Staging, which is supposed to be the bomb. A lot of people like that one. DOSBox or LibRetro, the DOSBox Pure, which I think is what this defaults to. Because this is a LibRetro project, and if it's going to be running from there, it might as well, right? We got all the little shaders turned on and all that good stuff too. So it's cool. It's cool.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Let's see. How was I gonna? Okay, I was gonna get in here.
Acknowledged.
Acknowledged. Faking something. Initializing the MT32. Yes, got some MIDI. Got some good MIDI. Did I set all that up? I don't remember. Westwood Studios. Sammy says, I also have a February birthday. I might get to keep my kidney. So yeah, it's using DOSbox Pure. So we can pop in here, and I've done some configuration, but for the most part, it's kind of out of the box, right? For this stuff. But everything is complicated when you're trying to do the DOSbox or the DOS. It's all complicated. So the couple of different ways I want to do it. I'm either going to do it through Batacera, which is what I'm looking at right now, just using DOSbox Pure. Most of it's configured. Probably going to look at some good old games, prepared DOSbox stuff. So if you order games off, good old games especially, but sometimes off of Steam, you'll get DOSbox versions. Prepackaged, pre-configured DOSbox. Let me sign in real quick to my good old games account. Anybody remember what it is? Oh, shoot. I fat fingered it. Maybe didn't have so many mechanical keyboards over here. Maybe it'd be better. Who wants to be entertained real quick before we do this? All right. The year is... Let's take a look here. All right, wait a minute. We need to see this real quick. 5 minutes. Can't be 5 minutes. Let's see. A minute. We can do that. All right.
Speed, take 5.
Oh, that's terrible quality. I haven't seen this. Wait. I need to see this. Wait.
It turns out you can run DOS applications.
Wait. I want to see this. Yeah, I got to share this with you guys. Hold on a second. This video says Steve Jobs makes fun of DOS in 1992. Let's check it out.
It turns out you can run DOS applications in a window on Next Step because of a product called SoftPC by Insignia. Now, I've learned just enough DOS to be able to demo this to you. It's quite intuitive. DIR here. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And here's 1, 2, 3 running in a window. And I may be able to bring up a file here. /F. It's a wonderful user interface. R 1, 2, 3. There we go. So here's an example of a 1, 2, 3 worksheet running inside a PC window, right alongside your good applications here. And again, you can cut and paste between these things and have as many PCs as you like. It's a true multitasking PC. You can do the same thing with X Windows as well.
Nice. What a jerk. How intuitive. But I was wanting to look at... These are all terrible quality. Is this the best we have? Is this the best we have? Yo, MS Raps. What is this trash? Found this back room at old job. It was titled Yo, MS Raps. MS-DOS File's first version available for retail package. It's like they must spend a few dollars to produce the effects in this video to promote it. Did you, Captain Kipper? I used Next Step back in 93, set up some workstations. Oh my god. First of all, it's 9 in the morning, I hope. Or is this a tech school 9 at night?
Welcome
Definitely
to
on
the
a skateboard.
Microsoft MS-DOS 5 upgrade training. This is the first time MS-DOS has been available as an upgrade. It's new.
Up until MS-DOS, what? When did they start selling it to the market?
Something
No.
new. It's a essential for all, the many and the few.
No.
In your store. Ooh, Microsoft Atsu.
The MS-DOS 5 upgrade is a hit, and no PC should be without it.
No
Without
PC
it.
should be without it.
Take that, Steve Jobs.
There are 3 key benefits to the MS-DOS 5 upgrade. Okay, girls, shrink it down.
Shrink it down.
It's late at night, you're feeling right, working at
Whisper
your
rap.
PC. Yo, your face turns green because the word on the screen is you're out of memory.
Oh no.
Give me 5.
Give me 5.
Give me 5.
Give me 5.
Upgrade to MS-DOS 5. Make DOS applications come alive.
3 more memory, can't you see? Spring those K's that got to be free.
Give me 5.
Give me 5.
Soothes any memory hogging beast, because it frees 45K of memory at least.
Why are there
And
elephants?
That's why everyone who's in
This
knows
guy's a
it's also
scientist.
the best DOS to run with Windows. Give me 5.
Give me 5.
Why are the elephants? They don't forget. It's memory, of course. I'm an idiot.
You think MS-DOS
2.
is a mystery? Admit it. MS-DOS
Well,
5
they're
is
still-
easier. Here's
they're
how
stealing
it
Weird
is.
Al's
We gave it a
vibe.
graphical shell. That's the ticket. It's DOS with a prettier face. Yo, kick it.
He's got a rapping lisp.
Like it should.
To copy files from drive to drive, just drag and drop. Give me 5.
Just give me
Wondering
5.
what command to use? Select from our drop-down menu.
Graphical shell. Do tell.
What? There's a graphical shell in MS-DOS in 5?
Plus online help, task swapper, editor.
Is that what they
and
called
lots
it?
of features to help you do more. One command helps you take the heat when you really mess up. Undelete.
Delete. Captain says DOS 5 had that interleak capability built in.
From the network. Install
Floppy 5 1/4.
Loads over any DOS on anyone's PC, but now you may be wondering how safe can it be?
Yeah.
I asked that, yeah. So would I. I'd want to know more before I buy.
Microsoft said, hear this rhyme. We'll test the
It's like
upgrade
forever.
big time.
Hit it.
Hit it.
Ran the biggest beta test in PC history.
Oh my god, there's still another minute of this.
No PC should be without it. No PC should be
Is that Clippy over there?
These MS-DOS 5 upgrade tales begin and end with mega sales.
Mega
Here's
sales.
The future. It's no dream. Customers.
Who
in
writes a
steady
5-minute
stream.
rap?
DOS has 60 million users waiting. Time for them all to be upgrading.
Everybody DOS now. Everybody DOS now.
That was never a thing.
MS-DOS 5.
Everybody
sounds easy
DOS
when you tell
now.
it. The only thing easier is when you sell it. It's gonna be a cash machine for
Prog rap.
you. Upgrading is the natural thing to do. Give me 5.
Give me 5.
Yeah, he did a 3 and a
Give me
2.
5.
Give me 5.
What is wrong with this
Alone
guy?
or as an add-on, this product is a hit. No PC should be
Without
without
it.
MS-DOS 5 upgrade. Take that image further. It's like selling fries with every burger.
MS-DOS 5 upgrade with that.
Now they got fry
MS-DOS
hats on.
5 upgrade with that.
No PC should be without it.
No PC should be without it. No PC should be without it. No PC should be
You know what the worst thing is?
No PC should
I
be
now want to go
without
try
it.
MS-DOS 5.
No PC should be without it.
Yo,
No
MS
PC
raps.
should be without it.
Wow. Cripes. All right. You win this time. So that's another question. So should I be using... So the last commercially available standalone version of DOS was DOS.622, right? I believe, yeah, last standalone version from Microsoft. From when? Yeah, okay. So it's the last to run on the 8088 or the 8086 or 286. Development ceased in 2000. Version 6.22 from 1984 was the final. Okay, so 1994 was actually the last standalone. After you get past 622, you start bundling it in with Windows, right? Captain Kipper says FreeDOS is the latest, right? That's a kind of a fork, right? When they stopped having DOS, they don't include DOS anymore, period, right? They stopped including DOS, period. Now it's it's funny because DOS used to reside on, so it was DOS, and then residing on top of that was the operating system that we thought of, which was Windows, right? Isn't that how that worked, if I remember correctly? So it was the underlying bits and pieces of commands and controls that were communicating with the PC was down here on DOS. You know, all the handling of everything was down here, and then you had on top of that, you had the Windows basically. And then at some point in time, it was DOS stopped in Windows 2000 because they switched from the NT, they switched to the NT kernel, right? Because Windows 98 was the last one, or Windows ME? Was ME based on 98? I think ME was actually 98. And then 2000, they went to the NT kernel, and then DOS was subservient, right? It was just an option to get to. It wasn't actually running on DOS, if I remember correctly. Is that right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to remember exactly how all that worked. I'm still learning the history of it. I was there for the experience, but I don't remember what was marketing bullshit and what was actually reality and what was this lack of understanding, right? So I'm going to show my ignorance here just a little bit. But then eventually they just removed DOS entirely. When was it? Windows 8 was the last one to have. Was that? Because 10 didn't have it. It had like Terminal. Now you have like Terminal, which is just a fakey DOS. It's not really DOS at all. Then it became Command. Captain Kipper says Windows 2000 had the last built-in version that I remember could run DOS apps. Okay, so maybe it's further back than I thought. XP had limited support. Corey Wedilla says, I lost the ability to boot into DOS and ME, I think. I installed ME on day one. You fool! Okay, so last Windows with DOS was Windows ME. Okay, so I thought there was something going on there. All right. And so everything after that was just Command, which is just a faker, right? It's not really DOS. It just looks like DOS. It could run ME apps, but it couldn't boot into DOS. Okay. See? I'm learning some stuff. Sammy says brave, so brave. I remember Windows ME, man. It was Millennium Edition. If you didn't know what the ME stands for, Millennium Edition. It's terrible. It was like, so it was just such a hodgepodge of crap. Oh, it's terrible. I think I actually purchased it and took it back, if I remember correctly. But I couldn't have taken it back. There was something, maybe I bought it on a PC that had it, and I took the PC back. I remember having Windows ME for like a month, and I was like, nope. ME equals hot garbage edition. It could run DOS apps inside Windows, but it couldn't boot into DOS like it could in 98. I think that's where it started changing. Yeah. Vista was still better. Yeah. Vista was pretty rough. Vista was rough. So now we have FreeDOS, but I am curious about FreeDOS. I don't know a lot about it. Let's pull it up real quick, though. There is a project called FreeDOS. Let's read the wiki real quick. Let's check this out. We're currently moving the wiki, so you can't read it. Suck it. So yeah, guess what it is here. Play the classic game. So it's advertised, or at least what I know about it is that you can essentially run, any DOS applications on it, and it interfaces with hardware. So you can actually take this FreeDOS and run it on a 286, 386, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure about the 286. Definitely a 386. So you can download it, and you can get a live CD. I think you can do, because I looked at this too, I think you can do a USB as well, if I'm not mistaken. So you could actually boot from USB. Yeah, so here's the full USB. Here you go. So like you say you had a PC that's like 5 years old, maybe running Windows 7 or something. Let's say you have a Windows 7 machine, right? You probably could get this full USB, and you probably could run, it would probably run okay, right? On that, just as a standalone, like you just boot into it, live CD. Okay, here's the legacy. If your system doesn't support booting from the live CD, try installing with the legacy CD. This installs the same FreeDOS 1.3 but uses a different boot method. Okay. And here's the floppies right here. So you get your floppy disk here. 1.3 includes a floppy-only edition. This edition should run on any original IBM PC system, including the PC, the XT, and the AT. Okay, so there you go. There's your answer. Captain Kipper says, last DOS games I played under Windows 98 SE was the first Tomb Raider and Unreal. Then it was Windows DirectX 3. Oh, Coffee says, I have a shrink-wrapped new copy of Windows NT. I actually took some photos of it last night. Very nice. I remember I moved to NT, even though, so prone to corruption, though. I loved NT because I worked on servers a good bit. And so I had access to copies of NT. And at home, I was like, this runs so much better. It runs so much better. I knew Windows 2000 was coming out and it was based on NT. And I was like, so I started fiddling around with it and I was like, man, this is just so much better. But bam, I'm telling you, when NT face planted, I mean, that thing would just go boom. Nope. Corey says, have you seen ExoDOS? I have. It comes with all the games and they're all pre-configured to run perfect. It's like 750 gigabytes to download, though. I did. I downloaded it. I looked through it. And I was over freaking whelmed. And I was like, I don't want to do this. For me personally, I dislike game collections because they're so overwhelming. And I prefer to find them organically, which is not easy for someone who's not consistently engaged with retro gaming. But I do organically run across games that I want to play based on a reference in another game. So I'll be playing one retro game or get some kind of retro gaming news or get some news about retro hardware, and it inspires me to play those games. And so I don't like having large collections because I'm too prone to just pull it up like Netflix and start flipping through and going, what's that title mean? What's that title mean? What is this game? What is that game? And then I just find myself just farting around and not appreciating any of the games. And it just seems like a monumental waste of time for me personally. I'm not saying that's how everybody does it. I'm sure it's very convenient for those who want to pop in and go, I want to go look at this game and I want to play it. I don't want any bullshit. And I just want to play it. But that's not me. I like the bullshit. I yell about the bullshit. I get mad about the bullshit. But really, deep down inside, makes me feel good because I feel accomplished when I get it done, right? And because I understood why it had to be done. And it usually gives me a greater insight to, what the game developers were thinking at the time or what the whole experience was at the time. And so I know it's stupid, but that's the way I like it. I know it is really good. I was very excited when I saw it. I was like, oh my God, imagine not having to fiddle fart around every freaking DOS box. Oh, that'd be great. And they have magazines in there too. Like there's a whole library. You can download a whole separate section where they've done these game preservations. It is an amazing project. Amazing. There's 5 gigabytes install on demand version of ExoDOS. I did see that. Text says, damn, Brian, tell us how you really feel. But yeah, I did. I think I either got the 750 and I went back and I was like, this is too much stuff. Because I think I downloaded 750. I think it was compressed. And I had like a 1 terabyte drive that I downloaded it to. And I was like, I started trying to uncompress some of it, and I started going through the little procedure and stuff, and I was like, oh my God, I'm going to run out of space. I'm like, well, I'm going to need like a 2 terabyte drive for this thing. And then I backed up and punted and got the this install on demand thing, which is the 5 gigabytes, which is the way to go, right? That's the way to go. But then I just kind of got disenfranchised with the whole thing. And I was just like, this is nice and all, but I think I'm going to just do it the way I do it, which is the stupid way because I'm stubborn. Half the fun is burning a disc, right? right into a floppy. That's half the fun. That's half the fun. All right. So back to what we were talking about. Free DOS is an option. And I've got an old Celeron. It was a Vista machine. I think it's an HP Vista machine. And I want to say it was a Celeron. Is that right? And I'm going to bring it in. And I am going to boot up free DOS. Probably on USB. I don't think I'll overwrite the operating system, but I'm going to do that. That's one of the ways I'm going to do it this December. DOSember. The other thing I'm going to do is I'm probably going to play at least one night where I play a good old games DOS box. So here we go. We got the Cyber Sale Monday. What's some really good DOS games out there? Look at that, Baldur's Gate. Look at that, Baldur's Gate's on sale. Some of the newer stuff is on sale, $47.99 for that. Cyberpunk. Get your Cyberpunk on. Yeah. Ooh, I got it wish listed. I wish listed the Alone in the Dark, the new Nightmare. The Bandle-Tale, a League of Legends story. I don't remember putting that on there, but sure, why not? Oh, Heroes 4. Heroes of Might and Magic. Interesting. Now, that might be a good set to get. I wouldn't mind playing that again. I haven't played that in a long time. $249? This might be the thing. It's DOS or a Windows game. This game is Good Old Games maintains and preserves as part of the Good Old Games preservation. And also be aware that sometimes some games get pulled from Good Old Games, like not Warcraft. Is it Warcraft? Yeah, Warcraft 1 and 2. Yeah, Warcraft got pulled. Look how many hours to beat in this thing. 45 hours, 125 hours completionist. This says it's a Windows system, Windows 10 and 11. Gonna work on current, the best version of the game. Blah, blah, blah. Heroes 4. Okay, so this is the completish. Is this a remaster of some sort? I'm not familiar with this. Oh, Crusader No Remorse says okay, says Captain Kipper. Yeah, I have the Baldur's Gate, and do I have the Neverwinter series on Good Old Games? Corey says, I bought Jazz Jack Rabbit 2. No maths. No maths. You mean they no longer sell it, right? They stopped selling it. So you probably still have access to your library. If you're having your library, I'm assuming you no longer have, you still have it, but okay, 1 gigabyte. Is this something? I'm not familiar with this one. It looks like the old games are bundled into something new. Interesting. How about this one, though? This is the 3 complete. Maybe this is the older version. Looking for some good DOS games. 960. What year did this come out? What year did this game come out? This game was older than that. No, it's definitely a Windows game. It says, sorry, I was clutching my chest like Sanford and Son. What? That's right, they no longer sell it. You still have access to it, from my understanding. Is there like a DOS section on Good Old Games that says like, here's some DOS games? Store, let's see, what's it say? Let's see, strategy, browse all games, DLC. What if I just type in DOS? Good Old Games. I saw something over here on the left-hand side for a second. This like said something about DOS. Dross. Close enough. Do not feed. Nope. These are not actually DOS games. They just contain 2 letters or EOS. Okay, so that didn't work. DOS games on Good Old Games. Okay, so that's one way to do it. Oh, Redneck Rampage? Was that? I don't remember that being a DOS game. I guess it was, though. It's a Quake or Doom clone. Which one was it? Yes, it says MS-DOS right there. Yeah, look at that. Ambassador Domo, thank you so much. Come on back. Captain Kipper says Descent. Yeah, we're definitely gonna play Descent. That's gonna definitely happen this month. That's probably the most requested DOS game I get. I actually had the CD of this. I have the CD. Maybe we can do that. Maybe I get that PC in here. 97. Does it say if this is runs on DOSBox? No. It doesn't say. It doesn't say. Where is the good old games version of it? Oh, here it is. Oh, it's the collection. I forgot there was a 2. Yeah, you don't have to worry about it being too adulty. Come on. Look at that. I love this game back in the day. 10 hours for the main. It's a shooter. Works on 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Came out in 98. System, Windows XP or Vista. It does take DirectX 7. This game is powered by DOSBox, so it is. Okay, this game is 32-bit only and will not work on Mac OS 10.15 and up. So yeah, right there, DOSBox. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This just takes you to the DOSBox webpage. Okay. How much they want for this? $7.99. I've got it on disc. Cobra Director says, here's the things you need to play on DOS. Flashback. Played that one this year. Maniac Mansion. Got it on my Commodore 64. On floppy disk. We got to play it. Rayman. I never knew Rayman. Is Rayman a DOS game? I didn't know there was a DOS version of Rayman. I found out there was a Mega Man DOS game I didn't know about today. Oh, hi, Cobra Director. How's it going? NWN2 Complete is still $20 on Good Old Games. Yeah. Neverwinter Nights. Yep. I wish there was an easier way to see PC games. Show DLC. I wish there was a way to show the DOS box. Maybe I just type in DOS box. Maybe that's what I need to do. Oh, wait a minute. Did you see that? I saw Warcraft right here. Oh, wait a minute. This is the battle chest. Oh, they still selling it? I thought they said they were pulling it from the store. Warcraft in 1 and 2 bundle. I thought I read they were pulling this from the store because they were now offering this on Blizzard. Thank you, Corey D. Willis. Subscribe with Prime this very minute. Thank you, Corey. How's it going? How is your Monday, Tuesday? Been talking all night. Still have to ask, though. How's your Monday, Tuesday going? Small DOSBox tweak to improve performance. All right. Tonight we're just getting ready. We're thinking about how we're gonna approach DOSember and what we're gonna do this month. I think we have a good list so far. So let's see here. I need to bring up a notepad. What do you say? Let's bring up a notepad. Start making a list. Checking it twice. Find out who's really naughty and who's nice. Why you can't wait? I can't pull up a notepad? Come on. Give me the notepad. There we go. All right. Let's get it up here. Let's make this bigger. Quick. How do I make fonts bigger in DOS? Characters. I don't like the new notepad. Don't like it. No, sir, not one bit. Let's bring it up to 16. Yeah, I'll be fine, though. I'll be fine. Okay, that's off the screen there. All right. Nope. No good. Stream. All right. All right. DOS. Okay. Oh, I know you did. Let's do it. Let's make a list. DOSember. Games to play. For December. All right, we've got 3 nights each week. So we got 1, 2, 3. $13 minus Christmas, so we got 12 games. The 12 games of December. The 12 DOS games of December. There we go. The 12 DOS days of December my true love gave to me. All right, let's see here. We got some stuff already. Let's see what we had here. So already I've heard people say Descent, right? Is it Descent? Is this Descent? It's not Descender or nothing, is it? All right. Now keep in mind, these are going to be taste. I see that let me get some names on here too. All right, people. Sorry, I'll get it slowly. I can't go back through the little history here. Slowly. Give me 1 game each. give me only 1 game each. Your top pick. All right. Give me your top pick of DOS game that you'd like to see me play. Probably for around an hour. About an hour, maybe. Tops, maybe. Yeah, hour at tops. All right. So Corey's got some Dungeon Keeper, right? All right. Love Dungeon Keeper. Cobra Dutch goes, can't go wrong with prehistoric. I don't know what that is. Thank you guys for being kind and not killing me. I appreciate that. Captain Kipper says Crusader no remorse. All right. Crusader no remorse. That's gonna be I'm disnumbering these. This is not the order in which they will necessarily come. I'm just ordering them so that I will know the count. All right. Sammy says Ultima 6. All right. Rayman is my choice. Says, oh, okay, Kerber Director, you think Rayman's better? All right. I'll change that to Rayman. Change it to Rayman. Rayman. Interesting. I don't remember Rayman ever being on DOS. Interesting. Is it the same game? All right. So we still got 8 more. On the 12 DOS days of December, my true friends gave to me a bunch of games to play. Let's see here. And some of you may just be giving me multiple ones, which is fine. Maybe that's what I've been seeing lots of. In which case we can start doing multiples. That's fine too. All right, let's give it a couple more seconds. If anybody has anyone who hasn't made a recommendation. Everybody loves Raymond. If you haven't gotten a chance to do one, and if you have already, give me your second one. Give me your second one. All right, so Captain Kipper says Duke Nukem, the first one. Okay, there we go. So we got Coffee Scroll. Was Sea Dogs on the list? No, we have not added Sea Dog to the list. I don't know what that is. That sounds freaking amazing. We're gonna have okay. Duke Nukem 3D, was that the first one? Or Commander Keen? I've never really played Commander Keen. I think I'm gonna say that I want to play Commander Keen. So I'm gonna hijack that one because I've played plenty of Duke Nukem, and I can play some more. I love Duke Nukem. I've just had a lot of experience in it. I think I'm gonna go with Commander Keen, if that's okay with you. Yeah, there were 2 platform. Yeah, we played. I think we did Duke Nukem for Play Retro, right? Puppy Kitten Trout says one of my favorites. Secret of Monkey Island. Always glad to come back to that one, Puppy Kitten Trout. Absolutely. Matter of fact, let's see, 7. I'm gonna put for myself. I'm gonna put Mission Deep. Myself may get confusing. I'm gonna put Redneck Rampage. There you go. All right, Redneck Rampage. How about a Sierra Online type adventure game? So I have been getting really big into 8-bit computers. If you want to learn a lot about how computers work at their most basic, but not so basic that it bores you to death. A good entry level is the 8-bit computers. Because the way it's laid out, it's very simple. And everything makes it makes logical sense because you don't often get into any deep trickery. The 8-bit computers are pretty much operate on a surface as you would expect. And repairing them is fairly easy typically because of the size of the chips and the boards to put on. So I'm digging deep into 8-bit computers, and as a result, I'm also digging deep into the software on there. And one of the ones I've been playing is some Maniac Mansion on the Commodore 64. And whenever I play that kind of stuff, I always want to play some more Sierra games too while I'm at it. Police Quest was a good one in that series. Interesting. Zork. I'm liking Zork. I have not played Zork in a very long time. Dice Station Zebra says Maniac Mansion is great. Was there a DOS version of Maniac Mansion, or would you consider Commodore 64 had a... It's not disk operating system, but they were running Microsoft Basic, the interpreter. So is that really cheating? Is it kind of... They're not really the same, but they kind of perform the same functions. And in some ways, they have similar attributes, but not really. All right. Capcom confirms not the same. They're not the same. I mean, CPM is way more common, right? DOS is MS-DOS, says Captain Kipper. That's it, period. MS-DOS. Not PC-DOS. Not the IBM DOS. What was it going to be called? What was the, was it going to be OS2 or whatever it was? What was the thing that IBM was promising us that was going to be so awesome? DOS is MS-DOS, daggum it! Maniac Mansion's on the NES as well. True story. I'm trying to remember. Maniac Mansion was so many places. Was it also a DOS game? Day of the Tentacle was... By the time you get to that point. Yeah. Oh, maybe. OS2. Yep. To go with their PS2, right? Which is not what you're supposed to call it. Or PC2. PC2. Yeah. Yeah, Maniac Mansion was on MS-DOS in 1988. So it totally counts. Let's do that. Dice Station Zebra. I'm taking that as your recommendation, unless you have another one. On our 12 days of DOSember. If you're not okay with that, let me know. Right, all Scum games can be played in DOS. True story. Microchannel slots, boo. We need a Wizard of Oz 4-player beat 'em up like the team. Cobra Director. I don't know where you pulled that from, but we definitely need it because that's perfect, right? That's the right size team, right? You got your 4. You got your Dorothy. You got your Cowardly Lion. You got your Tin Man. And you got your Straw Man. Your yeah. Captain Kipper. Was Need for Speed on DOS? Like the first one? Maniac Mansion on C64 is GOAT. Man, the music in that is so good. Dice Station Zebra is so good. Let's get that one in there. Guys can't see the ones behind me here. Trust me, it's back there, though. Here's what we have so far for the 12 DOS days of December. Corey says Dungeon Keeper. Cobra Director says Rayman. Captain Kipper says Crusader No Remorse. Sammy says Ultima 6. I do Roman numerals. Coffee Scroll says Sea Dogs. I don't know what the crap that is. Can't wait. Captain Kipper says Commander Keen. Puppy Kitten Trout says The Secret of Monkey Island. Mission Deep says Redneck Rampage. Dice Station Zebra says Maniac Mansion. I'm just thinking of ideas for pixel art. Would that be great? I'd play that. Wolfenstein 3D says Captain Kipper. Wizard of DOS. Energizer. That is great. Wizard of DOS. I love that. That's got to be taken. That's got to be taken. Let's take a look. Wizard of DOS. Corey Dilla says Quarantine is a really weird car combat game for DOS. Let's put that on here, Corey. I don't have a second one for you. That's a good one. Which one you're not sure? Need for Speed. Which one? Quarantine. Which one you're not sure about? Dice Station Zebra. I definitely confirmed that DOS has a Maniac Mansion. I'm gonna leave car combat in there just in case there's like more games for DOS called Quarantine than that one. But yeah, Wizard of DOS is an amazing name. Here we go. Got two more. See if we got a nice mix of things here. Dungeon Keeper, Rayman, Crusader No Remorse, Ultima 6. And remember, I'm only going to like dump like an hour into each one of these. So it's going to be like a, little quick runs. Sea Dogs, Commander Keen. Half is probably going to be me trying to set up each one of the games. Here's 45 minutes of me trying to set the damn thing up and 15 minutes of me playing it poorly. The Secret of Monkey Island, Redneck Rampage, Maniac Mansion, Quarantine. It's a pretty good, nice variety. LHX. Oh, The Incredible Machine. How about Chaos Gate? What is that? What is Chaos Gate? I don't know what that one is, Avian, but you don't have one on the board, so let's put Chaos Gate on there. Cobra Director says there's no souped versions of Warlords Arcade for DOS. Ooh, that's a good question. Warlords, that'd be nice. Is that a thing, Cobra Director, you think? But it's old, right? Chaos Gate, this sounds like a DOS game, right? Put up on Good Old Games, all right. Let's get that pulled up on Good Old Games. Oh, look at that. Like the first thing after Chaos Gate is DOS. That's like the first thing that it says after it. DOS. All right, let's scroll down here. It's usually tells you on the left-hand side. Good Old Games version does not say anything about it being on DOSBox, but let me. What I like. The first question was, Chaos Gate. DOS. So let's let me bring you along for that one as well. Oh no. Huh. Wonder why it's not. There it is. Right hand side, Microsoft Windows only, it looks like. So yeah, it was a Windows game. So we can't do that one. That one's not the DOS. Boo. So I had to scratch that one. Man, that one sounded cool too. That one sounded cool. You did try. Co-director said something about it's a girl with a whip like Castlevania. How about Rusty for DOS? Oh my gosh, that sounds interesting. Let's try that. Rusty. I'm not familiar with that one. That one sounds interesting. Now let's see. Cab Kipper, thank you so much, my friend. Spread some democracy and Helldivers with friends. Have you too, Cab Kipper. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. Cobra Director said, and I apologize if I'm missing anything. Oh, Coffee says, do we pick one for you at Coffee? I would love to revisit Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego. So that may be the last one. Let's just make sure these last two are on there. Let's just make sure they're. Yeah, see, that's fine. That's fine. Several people with multiple ones. That's fine. So make sure I didn't miss anybody. Oh, I did it backwards. All right, Coffee. You said Where on Earth, and then Cobra Director said Rusty. Rusty. Let's make sure that's. I don't have Doom listed on here, but do I need to play Doom? How about we put it as a bonus? I mean, there's always time for some Doom, right? Bonus. Doom. I mean, Doom's gonna come up. I mean, it's gonna come up. There's no way it's not gonna come up, right? Right? I mean, come on. PC 98. Okay, interesting. See, it's MS-DOS or PC 98. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. Rusty. Oops, not familiar with that one. That one looks cool though. Yeah, I like this. That's a good choice. We're on the world, just McLovin. Play Brutal Doom. Okay. Brutal Doom. That sounds awesome. Brutal Doom. Not Doom. Dune. And then we need to make sure that Where on Earth's Carmen Sandiego. That was that I played that on the Apple, but I'm pretty sure I played that on the Macintosh, right? But I'm pretty sure that was also released on DOS. Shirley. Don't call me Shirley. Yeah. Okay, yeah, it looks like it is. All right. Here's the list. So the 12 days of DOSember. The 12 days of, that's what we should have called it. 12 days of DOSember. There we go. We're gonna have 12 days this month of DOSing it. We're gonna DOS it up real good. I think it's looking good, Puppy Kitten Trout. Houdini 7, so you need an Infocom text-based game on there. Absolutely. I mean, I can always flip out for my Redneck Rampage if you have a suggestion, Houdini 7. I'll tell you what I want to play though. I know this is not DOS related, but let me see how. What are these games called? We're such trash. But I loved them. What the crap are they called? Oh my gosh! Look at this. No, you look at this. Oh, I need to look at this. Hold on. Look at this. Quick, somebody give me $19.98. Oh, by the way, do our ads ever run? Do we ever run another ad? Ad starts in 18 minutes. Okay. Did we already hit one ad? Don't remember. Not important. What time is it? I got a hard out at 8. Look at this, though. Look at this floppy. The Commodore 64. I have a 1541. It's functional. It works. I can throw that in there. Should we save a slot for Tonda? Probably. We must have Brian eaten by a grue. No. No. All right, so there's our list. Wait a minute, let's bring it back up again. This is our tentative list. This is the list currently that we have. On the 12 days of DOSember, we have Dungeon Keeper, Rayman, Crusader No Remorse, Ultima 6, Sea Dogs, Commander Keen, The Secret of Monkey Island, Redneck Rampage, Maniac Mansion, Quarantine, Rusty, Where on Earth is Carmen Sandiego, and we'll probably be running Doom on something for testing, I'm sure. He always said test with Doom. Yeah, like this, Sammy? I like it. All right, perfect. All right, well, hey, we did good. I said I would go an hour and a half, and that's about where I'm at, because that's about how much I'm still trying to recover. Still recovering. Cobra Director says, my mistake. There is a version of Strider on DOS. Do we need to add that one, Cobra? Oh, yeah, Strider. Oh, okay. No Castle Wolfen Rancid. What is up? No Castle Wolfenstein 3D. Come on. How about we put these? We'll put a few of these as alternatives. Let's say something goes wrong. Let's add some alternatives. So Rancid, I'm adding, since you don't have one on the list, if we run into problems, we're gonna DOS it up. Wolfenstein. We'll put that in as one of our alternatives. It's gonna be a DOS-tacular DOSember. I love that. I'm still in it. I'm still in DOS-tacular. Zork. Oh my God. We could just go on for days, couldn't we? No, Rusty and Rayman are fine. That's right. All right. DOS-tacular. I'm still in it. There you go. All right. Hey, it was fun. Let's raid in on Tonda. What do you say? I know Tonda's doing some DOSember. It's not DOSember. It's DOSember. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I keep getting it wrong. Ultima. Oh, look at that. Ultima Underworld. Cozy first playthrough. Happy DOSember. Says Tonda Gosa. Ooh, I like how he's got going. We got to see how he's playing this too. Ultima Underworld. I took a look at this one too. All right. Raptor, Call the Shadows. Why are you throwing out great sounding games? I'm gonna add that. Okay, I'll add that as the alternative as well under your name, Rancid. There we go. Now I got two. Call the Shadows. That sounds interesting. All right. No prisoners. Let's raid in. Let's do it. Let's raid in our good friend Tonda Gosa. Thank you for hanging out with me tonight, by the way. I'm still recovering. I'm getting there. I'll be back tomorrow night, Tuesday night. I believe me, Kit London, myself, and Sammy and the community is getting together tomorrow night for Kit London's birthday celebration. So tune back in tomorrow night, and then on Wednesday we'll be back to our normal retro gaming for the DOSember. So there we go. Thank you so much, Corey. I do too. You could do a 13th day with some alternative games. That's not a bad idea. Jackbox games tomorrow. That's right. That's what Kit requested. So that's what we're gonna do. Join the Discord server, and we're gonna do that. If you don't head over to watch time to do some retro streaming, head over to the Discord server and hang out with the watch party with Sammy and everybody. So there you go. Happy 75th birthday, Kit. Renegade does look good on decent on DOS. Tex, thank you so much. We're almost there, man. A few more watch hours. This is barely over 500 watch hours, and we'll be there. So close. Let's raid. And almost rating. Why is it calculating? No, thank you, Monkey Bananas. And like I said, if you're not into watching, woo, raid now. Oh no, did somebody just raid in on us? No. Oh no. Oh,
I'm trying to live my best druid life. I do have manuals, yes. I have a GOG version, and this is like the manual that's included with it.